I see you've come back for your daily dose of dingo. Well, you can find this and more alliteration over at my Twitch. Right there. Enjoy the video. Sounds pretty good. Ragavan. Though I can accelerate into a Torok. Is this burn? I actually wanted to play against the burn matchup, so that's kind of nice. Let's not burn. Looks awfully boltable though. Awfully boltable. I guess this is Zoo instead. Gantha. Breeding Pool Wild Nacatl. Oh, it's a brawler. This matchup's kind of rough from my experience. I've not been a big fan of this matchup. Draco, Stubborn Denial, Draboka's Command. I guess I'm taking the Draboka's Command. That card's really good against me right now. And Blood Moon off the top. Pretty much what I'm hoping for. Or Fury. Fury would be really good as well. Instead I have Disappointment, so... Disappointment pass. So I'm going to be taking 8, going to 6. I can Torok them. It trades with one of the brawlers. I'm taking 1, 5. Oof. Let's have this Wild Nacatl here too. I wonder if they drew another Dramoka's Command. I probably did draw another Dramoka's Command. They floated green-white, which concerns me. Luckily this has protection from white, but they could fight here. If fight here, I play a backup Ragavan. I'm going to trade for the bigger one. I chump block that on that. Not in a great spot still. Need this to be like a fatal push, or a lightning bolt rather. If it were a lightning bolt, it'd be so much different. I think they would be able to beat it if it was a lightning bolt. Now I can't target Torok, but they're going to kill my Ragavan. Seems that they maybe don't want to cast it. They're thinking about it. Their last card in hand's a Wild Nacatl. I think it's pretty much Fury or bust. Okay. A lot of Thought Seizes. I'm gonna take the explosives. Magus the Moon's hit or miss against them. Usually not that great. I have a lot of Lightning Bolt, Tribal Flame type things to kill it. All I need to do is fetch one basic, and then Tribal Flames can murder it. Path to Barrel seems fine though. I don't really like Torok, or not Torok, Dothi against them. Dothi's kind of meh. Could be better. I think I'd rather have the Obs. I forgot to start the timer. Oh well. No biggie. Sure, I'll keep this. Bitch. Time to scam. Brawler, Scion, Nacatl. I'm gonna take both brawlers, I think. Could take the Scion. I don't care about the Nacatl. I'm gonna take both brawlers. I haven't tried Brotherhood's End, but I imagine it's not better than Path of Peril. Path of Peril's crazy good. Yeah, I brought a Knob. I think I got some Dothis. Dothis like, man, this matchup doesn't really do anything. I figured Ob's a little bit better. Okay. Your turn. They played the Wild Nacatl on 1. That means that they are not playing a Scion of Draco here. Interesting. Big Draco. I remember you, Big Draco. Actually mildly inconveniences me, but I guess I'm just not casting Spyro then. Definitely not casting Spyro. 2 Terminates is like fantastic. I can raise here. Until they find a bolt. If they find a bolt, then I'm in trouble. This is not that bad though. Just get the refill. All the way down to 7. 5. Wild Nikotl. Big Draco. Alright, now I'll play Spyro. Because all the tokens are threatening lethal. Like an EE for 1, too. Blow it up, and then they have nothing. Not bad. It's scams. It's not bugs or Archon. Yeah, you've been scammed. Just gonna leave the title. You've been scammed. It's not bugs or Archon. We played both of those earlier, though. They're pretty sweet. Bugs was somehow better than creativity. So take that for what you will. You've been scammed. You're not even playing Magic. Grist in the Ob. If Grist was 2 mana, it would be so broken. Thank God Grist isn't 2 mana. It'd have to be significantly worse. It'd have to be like Tibalt level. Would it be better than Red and 6? Absolutely. Red and Grist? Oh shit. Young liar. What you calling me a liar for? I think I'm bidding this lightning bolt. And then playing a Ragavan after the Undying. Title? Yeah, I'm scamming you. What does Wafo say? No. He likes to say no. I know that. I think we must say no. Ragavan, Stubborn Denial. I don't know why they didn't play Ragavan. Let's switch it up to PSO. PSO OST. On Giganta. I don't think Giganta's going to be good enough here. Because I have no power toughness. It's just blue and it blends in with the border. Not a believer on my screen. I played Halo. I used to play Halo back in the day. Back in the long ago. Halo 1 and 2. A little bit of 3. Mostly 2. Perfect. Leyline Binding is exactly what I wanted. Favorite one, 2. Halo 2 is pretty great. Least favorite, Halo Wars. Not like Halo Wars. Mostly because I also didn't know it was going to be a real-time strategy game. When I picked it up, I was expecting to play Halo. I just like read nothing about it. I was like, ooh, new Halo game. And I bought it and I was like, oh, this one sucks. Might have actually not sucked. I just didn't like even bother playing it. I played on Xbox Live. I played on PC for Halo 2. I played 3 on Xbox, but I think you had to. Pretty sure that was an Xbox exclusive. Nah, Halo 2, I just played on PC. Oh, Path of Bear looking great. See, like, Brotherhood End would not be able to win me the game here. Path of Peril wins me the game here, though. Why can't it go face? The Nightmare Opener. Graven Karen's Castle Locktoin. I'm still gonna keep this hand because it's kind of great. It's the Nightmare Opener, though. Can't put either of these into play untapped. Boundless Fables, no. Fable kind of sucked. Korok's just cheaper when it needs to be cheaper. A more impactful ETB that happens right away as opposed to like delaying for a turn or two. I think Torok's just a better card. I've been on keyboard. His hand looks great, Cap. Possibly want to draw this land. Oh. Graven Cairns into castle. That'll show him. I think the crazy part about this is I get to go Thoughtseizing to scam them. Binding Fury Outburst. Guess I'm pitching a Feign Death. I'm taking the Fury in the Outburst. It's just for the best. Halo 2 is fun though. I used to play a lot of Halo 2 and Oblivion. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I love that game. They're like my two main PC games for a while. I also played Oblivion on the PS4, or PS3 rather. I like started on PS3 and then I moved to PC and then I like played both. I had like a mage on my PS3 and like a warrior on my PC. The game was sweet. I like the game more than Skyrim. Elder Scrolls 6. You remember, how long has it been since Skyrim? It's been 11 years, right? Because Skyrim came out 11/11/11. It's kind of crazy. It's been so long. Feel old yet? Yeah, I do. Thanks, I do. Yeah, getting Daedric armor. I was rolling with the glass armor. I thought the glass armor looked sweet. This was like pretty much exactly what my character looked like. Something similar to this. Just having the glass sword, glass shield, glass armor. Oh man, it's sweet. Only level 24 though. Gotta get those numbers up. Yeah, the green was so sick. Yeah, I had a Mage Dark Elf on PS3 and I had like I think a gnome. I don't remember the classes anymore, the races. But I had a warrior on my PC for sure. I always liked the light armors in that game though. The heavy armors didn't really appeal to me. I was definitely a light armor gamer. I'm playing against rhinos. I think generally Terminate's not that bad because they have Scion of Draco. I don't think I want it. I think I'm just gonna rely on like Fury for cleaning up Draco. I don't think I had a Torok. It's a little slow. You were a Spellblade. Destiny 1 was your jam. I never got into Destiny. I played it for a little bit, but it never really grabbed my attention. I played Borderlands more than I did Destiny. Borderlands was pretty sweet. At least like 1 and 2. Never played anything past that really. This hand's alright. Be better if I draw a red card. PvE in 2084. Oh boy, 2084. Yeah, Borderlands was alright. It was very entertaining. But then like all the sequels to Borderlands are pretty too similar for me. I just felt like I was playing the same game over and over to a degree. They never really got like super comprehensive skill trees or anything. Teferino. Come to ruin my day, have we? Kinda need to draw land here. Okay. Now I have something to work with. I think I get second Blood Crypt, and then I go Dothy, Scam Fury. I'm gonna pitch a Fury. My fear here was Leyline Binding, but they could also have Second Teferi. Second Teferi would be not good. What do you think of the Skelemental bit for the challenge? I wouldn't play Skelemental at the moment. A lot of decks are having a lot of removal again. But, I don't know. You could. It's a fun deck, for sure. How about them engineered explosives? No, I have regular EEs. I have like the OG ones. I think I'm gonna do this. Caster Teferi. Standard's not bad. What's up, Sorrow? How you doing? Standard sucks. Calm down. It's not that bad. You were 7-0 about to hit Mythic last night, 4 losses. Oof. Standard's pretty neat right now. There's even like a Mishra Meld deck. Or Urza Meld deck. I keep saying Mishra because Urza is so unplayable in every other format. There's even an Urza Meld deck. It's so sweet. God, this deck is sweet. We're still tanking. We're furying. Guessing it's, yeah. Alright. Hopefully I can cast that Teferi again. Maybe I'm just supposed to, like, start attacking them, though. Attacking them seems like a good strategy. Sure. Still taking a ton. Down to 5. On a lot of life. Scoop. Black, and then you sacrifice it to Anvil, draw a card. Daly's dummy, cheap and paper. I believe it. I think a lot of the set got opened. Counterspell, Prismatic Ending, Solitude. I'll take the counterspell. Get out of here. Definitely a game action heavy deck. Agreed. Hopefully this incentivizes them to Solitude. I can 2-for-1 them. Happy getting my 2-for-1 here. It's like I just hymned them. Imagine if it said black, hymn to Torok. Discard Solitude, discard Pending. That's pretty much what happened. And I gained a life. It's just so much value. Here's my one shot, one opportunity to resolve a Blood Moon. Seems like a good time to do it. Have all the basics. The Exodia basics, I guess. Chilling over there. At least they don't have Counterspell. They could easily pending this Blood Moon. That's been good art choices. What is this one from? Invasion. Solitude number 2. I feel like they're being like not very liberal with their solitudes. Kind of throwing them at whatever. Yeah, Fantasy Star Online has some really chill music. Brother. You need to hold on to your solitudes, brother. Alright, pass the turn. I think I just passed the turn. I don't think I need to do anything too crazy. If I play the other Fury, it threatens lethal, but who knows what they could have. Now I guess we'll know. What do you have? They had a pending for the Blood Moon. Decided not to use it. I don't know if this is correct or not, but I think it's fine. I figured with counterspell in their deck that they would want, like... Oof. Not great. You're confused? What are you confused about? Fury. Resolved. I think they should still have a lot of uncastable cards in their hand. Deck, rather. What's this? Oh boy. I guess they just don't care about the moon. That was a good draw. Fine. I will attack you then. I mean, they can't cast Counterspell, they can't cast Force Negation, they can't cast Solitude. There's a lot of cards that they can't cast still. Hopefully I dodge a Fury here. I gave up. Okay, that was good. It's also part of the reason why I don't think this deck needs Fable anymore. You can just outgrind these control-y soup decks. Flame Blitz for sure in. Hobbs good. I really like Magus. I think that's about it. I think I'm cutting probably 2 Turbinates. Scamming to protect Bob. Sometimes you get too low on life though, and it becomes a real issue. Also, like, flipping a Fury over and over gets really painful. Give me a Ren and 6. Solitude pending. Omnath Verdict to Fairy. Take the Prismatic ending. At least make them 2 for 1 themselves when I dash this Ragavan. I don't believe they had that in hand. I also just play a Dothy. I guess I'd rather play a Dothy. I might still Solitude this. Solitude's a best up card. They're probably playing the Spike Coco deck, or Infect, or Spirits. Hopefully Torok's good. Remains to be seen. Solitude pitching Supreme Verdict. They have Omnath, Teferi, Kahira. Why didn't they pitch Kahira? Also hit Dothy, which is interesting. Was not expecting that. That seems pretty good. I think I like that more than Torok this turn. Yep, that was the bait, and then this is the payoff. Blood Moon. It sucks that I won't be able to, like, kick the Torok, but I think this is going to lock them out of the game, unless they hit Beseiju. Take 6. 6 taken. Flooded Strand. Not good. They're now a red-green deck. It's a lot of Dothies I can't cast. I will just continue to pass the turn though. Alright, Otez. This hand's kind of slow. I'll keep it on the draw, but I don't really like this hand. I could see myself losing very easily. Cubing a hand like this. Yeah. I probably have to Fury this Ornithopter. In case, like, this is their only threat and they have a bunch of hammers in hand. I think I need to kill it. So that way I don't get murdered. Which is incredibly unfortunate. Hmm. I don't want to attack into a hammer. Maybe I'm supposed to attack into a hammer. That's not a hammer going in my face. I'm dead. I was supposed to attack, I guess. Hammer doing hammer time things. Alright. Well, I normally bring in the Sudden Edict. There's no more Sudden Edict, so I guess I will leave one Ragavan in. Could be the hammer matchup sometimes. You just be sitting there chilling, and then they hit you on the head for 10. This is significantly better. I'm gonna put back the Terminate and chill with my EE. I remember when Hammer Time was a meme. Now it's like one of the best decks. Take the Sanctifier. Could take Sanctifier, take Blacksmith Skill, and then set up the EE for one. Meet them all the time in your modern leagues. Yep. Hammer is one of the most popular decks. Hammer and Burn and Murktide are all very popular. Pure Steel Paladin. Going to murder you before you draw cards. Floating a blue. Does that mean they have a Spell Pierce? Probably means they have a Spell Pierce. Nope, that's not good. The last two cards are Esper Sentinel, Spell Pierce. Cauldron. So they have to smack me for 5 and then they have to leave it back. I think I'm happy popping the explosives here. And drew a skill. Well, that's the card I need to win the game. I just need a red source. Red source? Most certainly not a red source. I have 3 turns to draw before I die. I think we can get there. Wouldn't be that big of a deal. Okay, I'm getting a little worried now. Concern is growing. I'm at 5. What a sad way to go. I guess I should have block plus rebirth. No, this doesn't even work as a sanctifier. I can move both. I died. Well, I didn't just die. Go to 1. Come on, red source. Painless red source. Oh, I was never getting there. Jeez. Oh, it's certainly scams. I think I'm pitching. Just to terminate. Bolt, Prismari command, Fable, Spell Pierce. I'm gonna take the Bolt. I'm gonna take the Prismari command. Oh, maybe I take the Spell Pierce. Nah, let's take the Prismari command. I think it's gonna end up being any different. I'm most likely gonna Spell Pierce the Thoughtseize. I think about taking the Thoughtseize and then casting, or taking the Spell Pierce, casting Thoughtseize, and then taking the Prismari command that way, but it ends up being the same thing. Except I lose 2 less life. Doing it this way. This Fable's still gonna be really good though. 1 card and then Hogak them. This is not Hogak. This is a 3/3 Fury, which is not good enough. If it were Hogak, it would be good enough, but it's not, so doesn't cut it. Possible I should have Furied this and then held up the Terminate in case they like go Dwarven Mind Creativity. But I think will lose to Dwarven Mind Creativity. It seems bad to lose that many cards right now. Blood Moon would be nice if I get to resolve that against them. And they don't have a creativity. Not much I can beat right now. Going to 6. Make a Dwarven Mind token. Untap loot. And they also flip the Fable. And I'm going to Fury the flipped Fable plus the Goblin Shaman token. Hopefully draw a Lightning Bolt. Pray they don't have creativity me. Please, no creativity. Don't do it. This Blood Moon's useless now. I think I'd rather have the Spyro. Oof. That's not good for me. Well, on the bright side, when the Fable flips, I get to Fury away both the Fable and the Dwarf token. You're about to queue up a league with mono green Karn, like the Spike deck, the liquid metal coating one. You have like a 7. Oh, just the Pioneer deck with upgrades. I played against that and I lost to it, so it's actually not that bad. Go Furious, George. Be angry and be proud. It's not great. I have 1 card in hand. 2 cards. Don't creativity me. It's a fairy. It's not creativity. Up 2 lands away from casting Grief still. Between Fire Ice and Prismari Command, I'd rather take the Prismari Command. Leave him with the Fire Ice. Prismari Command loosen the creativity, which is a cardinal sin. What are you gonna do? Murder me? Damn fucking right, they're gonna murder me. Alright. It's a brutal game. Maybe I should have mulligan. I think that hand's decent in the dark. 2-1 surgical. Don't really want fatal push. Flame Blitz. Yeah, I guess if they're playing both the Fairy and Ren, Flame Blitz is good. Hit a Path Barrel. No. Don't really want any of that. I want to take out this targeted removal for the most part. Targeted removal is not very good against them. The Cake Man can go to. Kind of need something that's like killing multiple tokens at a time as opposed to like one token for a card. Sometimes it'll be relevant, but most of the time it's not that good. Just to pay a mana, kill a token. Alright, I'm supposed to leave in the bolts. It's close. I see cutting the Torox and bringing in the bolts. No. There you go. Same wavelength. MTG bot's like, Ted 2-3. This may have been a mulligan. For one black card, and we can at least, double discard them. I think that qualifies. Fable, Fire, Ice, Creativity. I'm honestly just gonna take the Fable and the Creativity. I'm gonna get my Ragavan, like, fired next turn, but that's fine. I need to take both these problematic cards. Their hand was really good. No Veil of Summer, though. One of the rare occasions where I'd, like, don't take the removal spell that kills Grief. But these two are just so good. I'm gonna have a hard time fighting through them, so I think I have to take them. That's not good for me. Yep. I have to kill the Ren here. Drawing nothing but lands has been a little bit of a travesty too. Good Grief. Grief's about to die. With the Fire Ice, more than likely. I'm gonna fetch at the end step for another swamp just to thin. If I can stop flooding. Why I oughta stop flooding? Enter combat. Attack. I'm taking the damage. Huh. Now they most definitely Fire Ice, right? Kill one of them. It's like 3 lands. Two lands and a Ren. One of which happens to be a Boseiju for my Blood Moon. I have 1 fetchable left in my deck, so this has to get the basic swamp. Kind of crazy. I've gone through every single one of my other fetchables. Creativity. Oh, come on. Oh. Draw Lightning Bolt? I took it out. Fuck. Draw land? Oh, that sucks. Just a 3-2. 3-0 into the 3-2. Lost to what? Creativity and Hammer. It'd be like that. 4-color pony killed by the moon. GG's. Ah, it's a bad chest too. No. Alright, chat. That's gonna be it for me today. But before we head out, let's do Mufasa Friday.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.